Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone is doing very well. Yes, it is a stream that is not at the normal time of 8 PM in the evening. The main reason being is that I've been exceptionally tired recently, so I've decided that I'm going to stream a little bit earlier during the day, so that I can actually do the streams. Can kind of you guys get to join in with my usual daily gameplay, I guess, of different games. So today we are playing some Elite Dangerous. We've got a little bit of exploration underway. We're back with Commander Minbin doing our Nearby Nebulas expedition, I guess. Because as people know, I've not gone on Distant Worlds 2. It's too much of a commitment for me as a journey. I don't know if it's something I'd be able to complete. So I decided to do my own little bit of a jumping around, seeing some sites that I've not seen before, taking some time out and all that kind of good stuff. So a quick look to see who we've got in chat so far today. So over on the Twitch side we have Keith, we've got Captain Luco over there on YouTube, Alan Robert, Jeremiah Fieldhaven, Commander Agnot, Nightbot, of course you're there, Dave Howarth. How are we all doing today? I know it's Tuesday lunchtime. Bit of a weird one, isn't it? But right. Let us get our journey underway. So, I guess I kind of better point out where we are, or where we're heading to. Colin, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are heading over initially to the IC 4604 Nebula. It's a catchy name, as we all know, but it's a nebula I've not been to before, so I thought we'd go and have a little look. And hopefully we should get a really good view from here. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, let's get our jumping underway. Commander Gypsy, hey, how you doing? I'm just wondering. Oh, there we go. That's why I can't hear a bloody thing. Okay. You just did seagull. It was pretty. Oh, right, okay. It's like, wait, you just killed a seagull? What? No, that's not what you're saying. Okay. Afternoon, Tant, how you doing? But yeah, today we're doing some Elite Dangerous. We're probably going to do... I think the plan is maybe some other games as well. At some point during the week. You did a seagull, you're actually avian. Nah, see, Alan, I can see your picture, mate. I'm not falling for that. Look at all of these. These are unmapped, which is quite nice. So you know what, we'll take some time out and we'll do a bit of mapping, why not? Because what's the point of being here if you're not going to be doing all that good stuff that resembles exploration? Hey? See what we got. It does get me that with the galaxy and stuff that you don't always get to see everything the way you want to. No, Clive couldn't handle a seagull. Clive's crap. He is like one of the worst cats in the world. Like he's just useless. He'd mip at it, and then that'd probably be it. He'd mip at it, complain that it's a thing, that it's there, and that would basically be it. He's Clive's he's a bit broken as far as being a cat goes. I always said that I broke him because being my cat, I brought him up as a house cat. And he is useless, absolutely useless. He's only recently started running towards the front door when there's a knock at the door. He like runs towards it now, which is good. You know, he's finally grown up a bit and he's stopped being so scared of everything. And he's only just started being friendly with people, which is mad. Yeah, Clive is certainly louder than a seagull. He kind of meows a bit more like a like a peacock. He's like meow, weird kind of sound, which I don't know how we feel about. How do we feel about it, Clive? looks puzzled and confused and doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about. But yep, so we're continuing the expedition. I'm hoping that after doing this little bit of a trip, I should have a ton of exploration data for Commander Minbin. Now, Minbin isn't short on cash, it's just he's limited to only this Anaconda at the moment. So what I need to do is definitely do something a little bit different, get some more cash. I really want to get into Elite so that I can go and get myself access to Shinrata, because that's going to make things so much easier for outfitting. You're here. That's all that counts. I love the commitment. And Tan, I take no responsibility for your cat being loud. I don't think I can take responsibility for other people's cats at this point. I barely have responsibility for my own. Now, we do know that this system is full of junk. So we've got rocky ice, nothing in the Earth-like zone. It's always worrying when you hear fuel scoop complete. Did I throttle down? Like, okay. Right, we know there's nothing in there, let's head off. Did Clive take the goat? No, he just picked the answers himself. That's what he did. He had none of it. He was he said to the teacher that it was a bit stupid. He's having none of it, like I said. Can't blame him though. I would have had none of it as well, personally. I'm not being told what I'm supposed to be based on a stupid quiz. Besides, we're not from that vault, so it's okay. Oh yeah, Covenant was weird. A really weird place. We're talking about Fallout 4, just in case anyone isn't certain. That's what we're talking about. J26, hey, how you doing? Or the Fallout series, I guess, was what we're talking about. Got some gas giants in here, which is alright. We like gas giants, they're alright. They can be, they have a nice little payout on them. Not first discovered though, and it wouldn't be, to be fair. I wouldn't expect to find anything first discovered quite where we are. The main reason for that being, it's reasonably anywhere near a nebula, you're really unlikely to find something new. My problem with Fallout 4 is I get way too into the building side of things, way too into it. Like, it's embarrassing how much time I spend building a settlement, and then I just stop playing and then I start a new save again because I'm not happy with what I did. Which, a transient signal source, degraded emissions. Well, we're going to completely ignore that. But no, Tan, I didn't get into Fallout 76. I played the demo, and they had like I say demo, I mean they had a the beta for it, should I say? And I was just like, I like Fallout because of the storyline, but there's no storyline. So what am I supposed to do? You know, it was like one of those moments. Jason, thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. I am always wise. I say that. Hey Greatest, how you doing, bud? Hope you're behaving yourself. Although I should know better than that by now. But yeah, the whole kind of Fallout 76 thing, I was a little bit over, and it's been a hot mess since. So I feel like I made the right decision there. Not getting involved in something which was broken is totally fine. I saw the see, the helmet looks cool, but just cool. not like I'd want to spend you know, hundreds of pounds on it or anything. That would not be spending money wisely. But what I thought was the bag fiasco, which was a fiasco, big time, was just, you can't sell people something and then not deliver. You just can't do it. It's not on, especially for a company the size of Bethesda. They really should have known better. And don't tell me that you can't find canvas, and that was the problem. I don't believe it. You're sick in bed. Oh, greatest, no. Don't be sick. Yeah, don't be sick. Why did adaptive zoom fail? I think we've only got 2 more bodies to find. We'll follow round. Oh, got one. We got one. It's got rings, which is lovely. Always like a planet with rings. Another one with rings. This system is ring-tastic. I'm staying away from the someone liked it, so. But yeah, good old Zeth, well done, lad, for you discovering this first. Yeah, there's nothing really. Mainly based life, water-based life. Actually, you know what? We'll go have a map. Why not? Yeah, Alan, if only. Hey, come on, Lone Star. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Jason, thank you so much, dude. Spend willy-nilly. I will. I definitely will. Kosaki82, hello, how you doing? Yes, we are talking about Bethesda and then not being able to find canvas because apparently it's a really difficult commodity to get hold of. But nylon, super easy. Is that witch doctor hot and female? No, it isn't the way it works. Often they've got bad teeth and they're old men, and they've possibly got shrunken heads tied around their waist. Great test. That is normally how witch doctors work. But yeah, Kosaki82, we do like throwing shade on Bethesda every now and then, which is a shame because actually, you know what? I really enjoyed Fallout 4, and I love Skyrim. I love those games so much that I have them in just standard and also in VR as well. So I like the series of games. I enjoy them. Fallout 4 in VR is fine. Unfortunately, the map's just a little bit too big, where you're just standing up all the time, and it gets a little bit tiring for someone like me. But hey, Skyrim multiplayer. It's not ready yet, is it? Skyrim together. I've had a look at it. Looks like a cool idea. Well, Jason, super chats are non-refundable, dude. So I'm sorry about that. 22 probes. Okay then. I think we could do that. God, what's going on there? That's all good. Oh dear. Oh no, we've totally buggered that up. Yep, totally buggered that up. Gravity was way stronger than I thought it was going to be. Way stronger. So, this will be an interesting one because no doubt it's going to be a bit of a mess, I think. Oops. Hunter, indeed, a lunchtime stream. Oh, Hunter, you'd rather have atmospheric landings over legs. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Tan, I've seen some video footage of the closed beta and seen some reviews of it because people are still getting away with being able to review some stuff. So, oh, this planet is horrid. I regret trying to map it now. Let's make sure it goes. It doesn't hit the ring. It's okay. Give it a go. Yeah, gravity. It's madness, isn't it? This isn't looking good for mapping. So we're barely touching the backside, for lack of a better phrase. Don't hate me. It's the phrase I've got. And the ring is definitely in the way. So, you know what? We may not get efficiency on this at all. I mean, we still could. Actually. Take it right out as far as we can go. So it doesn't hit the ring. Give that a go. Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Backlap, hey, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Oh, invertebrate. It's a keybind. So I've got it bound to. Oh, this is hard. Okay, we only have to hit 90%. We've got 4 probes for us to use left. I'm pretty sure I can handle that. Yeah, right, we're gonna exit this view. We're gonna have to thread the needle. Good afternoon, Hashtag. How you doing? But yeah, I've got it bound to the hat on my HOTUS, just so I can have a quick look on the other side. Oh, Alan, no! Not 3 probes at the same bleeding spot. It's not what you want. You don't be doing that. Have I not flown far enough yet? That's fine. But yeah, all good fun. I'm hoping. Right, let's have a quick look to see where we are. We can do it from here. That's right. Feeling good. Val Rover, how you doing? Yeah, I figured I'd do something a little bit different today. Just talking about it earlier. I've been really tired recently, so I figured what I would do would be I'd stream at some different times, so that I can still stream and all that. I'm not really convinced by much of this, to be honest. We're 80%, 81%. That one hasn't impacted yet. I mean, that's 84. That's a decent whack. 85. We've got 2 probes left. We could still do this. We could still do this. Inverter, I have no idea because I don't use EDSM. I did for a bit. I used it for the Enigma expedition, and I haven't really used it since because I. Oh no! No, we're on 89%. We can do this though. We can do this. I'm feeling. Excuse me. Positive. Really positive now. Look at that. Actually, 1%. Ding! Done! Efficiency bonus! Yeah, I mean, let's not talk about how I did almost balls that up big time. Now, I only really went for that one because it's got water-based with life, and this one has also got ammonia-based life, so we might as well go and have a little look at it. Oh, Backlap saying don't forget to scan the rings. Oh, do I have to? Come on, Elton Pool. Good evening from Stry, mate. Hey, Astacon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. too far for deploy. Okay, alright. Invertebrate, basically what I fancy. I'm pretty pretty lazy about it all, to be honest. I'm a bit of a nightmare for picking what I do. So anything with life in the name, I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll give it a go. Meteor, mate, to be honest, I don't know. Bit of a nightmare for stuff like that. This is not good, is it? How are we out? I know what it's saying, we're out of range. That moment when... I mean, that's... Where the hell... Where the hell is that going? Wait, where did... What? Yeah, I don't think you get anything from that. Hey, Darren Calvin, how you doing? Oh, Ascon, is it 2 times? Sweet. Have some of that. Oh, look, there we go. It is scan the ring. And there are some hotspots here. Right, back to system map. Got this bad boy, which we do have selected still, so that is fine. Apparently we have it selected even though we don't. That's alright, I will let it off. Get old weirdness. Ammonia worlds are valuable because of Thargoids. I mean, invertebrate, here's the thing. So, technically, life to exist, it needs a medium for reactions to take part in. So, water is very good because of its neutral pH, and its reasonably low reactivity, and the fact that it's lots of things are very soluble in it. Now, as for ammonia, don't know whether or not that would be the same kind of thing. Not entirely sure from a biology point of view. But the thing is that the only life that we have observed is on our little planet. In the whole of the universe so far. And there are either 2 possibilities. Okay? So the 2 possibilities in the galaxy is it's full of life, or we're the only life. And both are freaking terrifying. I say, terrifying. But at the same time, I mean, I'm knowing human. What? Oh God, Darren, what are we doing? Some lunchtime philosophy. But yeah, I'm kind of like a firm believer of human nature being the way that it is, that if we encounter alien life, then we'd probably have a very similar situation to what we have with the Thargoids, which is we either destroy them or we destroy them. Also, there's a very good chance we miss life as well. Like, we just happen to miss it all completely, and there was life, and now there's not. And why is that? Why is that moon super bleeding shiny? Like, why is that icy body so shiny? But also, there's a very small chance that life has evolved exactly. Did I nick that? Where did I nick that from? Did I? Spent the evening destroying Buenos Aires. Oh, I spent the evening destroying Thargoids, and I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all. It's icy with another icy body immediately. Okay, we'll have a look at that. We will have a look at that, I think. This one's 21 probes. Tut, tut, tut. That's one for the Brits, who are likely in their 20s and 30s now. I mean, Darren, there is no reason why there wouldn't be. That's the thing. There's no reason why there wouldn't be life on another planet at all. The planet would have to be the right one. We'll go out to there. We'll go out to here. It's going to hit the ring, so we're still going to have to do some moving around. They're not bad. That's not bad hits. Not bad hits, actually. Minimal overlap, or none. So Colin says, as a chemist, you have doubts about ammonia-based life because the temperature would need to be low for various chemical reactions. Yeah, true, Colin. That's a good point. No, I mean, the thing is that, right, there are lots of people out there who believe in different deities, and I'm like, well, you say aliens and people think you're mental, but everyone thinks that's okay. I'm just saying, you know, you can believe whatever you want to believe as long as it doesn't hurt other people. But yeah, aliens are far more likely. Right, we're gonna now go over the top of the ring, I think. But Kosaki, I don't know if I said it, I think you're right. I think that is exactly it. But yeah, super glowy. Hey Greyton, how you doing? Whoa! Okay. We're going to go for there. We're also going to go for here. We're going to go for there. And there. And then we're going to throw them behind and see what that gets us. I'm eyeballing this big time. Not bad. It's not bad, but we're definitely got a lot of infilling to do. I've again, gas giants. I've got a really good system of planets up to 6 or 7 probes needed, but I still haven't got there on my my larger planets. So. See how far. Actually, I can throw that one off really far. As long as it's not the ring, it's totally fine. So, Tamp, you're saying you want an Asgard race like Stargate. They seem to be in line with what all the abductees talk about. Yeah, I always think it's really weird that people that get abducted are always people that are a little bit, what's what I'm looking for? Challenged in some way. But yeah, we always say that's mental, but then we always... but you know, it's some guy turning water into wine, and we're all good for it. I just think it's just as likely. Yeah, Hunter, you're right. I mean, we could encounter an entire world where there's nothing more. Because here's the thing: you're talking about evolution. Evolution is synonymous for that. Will do. That there has to be some form of evolutionary pressure. And there could not be any on other planets. There could be no reason for sapient life to develop whatsoever. Look at that. God, this is deep, isn't it? They could not be the trucks that have been pumped when abducted. Yeah, alright, Tam. All the giant satellite dishes they have up their bums, right? We've made a right pig's ear of this one. I've got 5 probes left, and I need to get 8% of the planet, and I have 100%. Made a mistake. Yeah, actually, Laban, you do have to define intelligent life. But yeah, I think we're sapient life. And yeah, Kosaki, 100. Yeah, 90% is good. I'm happy with 90% at the moment. 100% would be a nightmare. We'll fill that gap in. Hey, I should be alright. I should be good. I feel like I should be good. We'll do one there as well. Nightball, wherever humanity goes, the same thing is going to happen where the Europeans arrived in the Americas. Disease. But then, at the same time, you got to look at it this way. Cats and dogs don't get colds like from us, like we do. Oh no, I fudged it. I've got 2 probes left and 4%. To the other side of the planet, since we've started now. Hey Neb, how's it going? Transmitters in the head from the CIA. Tant, you're going too far down that rabbit hole, man. I appreciate the belief. I don't know if it's misplaced at this point. It might be. It might be misplaced. Yeah, Neb, I'm actually doing alright today. I must admit, I'm still sitting around in my pyjamas and dressing gown, which is glorious as far as a Tuesday afternoon is, and streaming at the same time. And yeah, Kosaki, you can. This particular account does not have access to those engineers, and I was already out when the exploration changed. So, Aaron, you better watch out, man. You need to, I say, prepare your No, don't say it. Do not say it, Plato. It is a massive mistake. Oh, this is messy. Oh, Darren, the way I see it is that if I post them, they could potentially help someone else. And to me, that's the important thing. Well, this is the last probe. And we've got to do 2%. I think... Yeah? Yeah, boy! We did it. We only freaking did it, didn't we? Nib, we're doing alright actually, as far as the squadron goes. We're up to 100 and something people in the squadron. The faction in game is doing okay. That's our little target for today. Yeah, doing good, I would say. Yeah, Kasaki, it is. I mean, exploration is supposed to be pretty casual, but I'm way too G'd up. Way too G'd up. Yeah, Invertebrate. I mean, I guess if you're going to quote Qui-Gon Jinn, the ability to speak does not make one intelligent. So I guess we have to decide at what point, because individuals can be intelligent, but groups of people can be stupid. So Colin, what we're up to, I'll show you on the old galaxy map. So we've just arrived at the IC 4604 Nebula. That was going to be one of our little spots that we were heading to. Next up, we're going to be heading over to Colsack. That's going to be the next place, and I've picked a system out already. Then from there, we're going to head over to the Vela Dark region. I guess it's almost an anti-nebula, I guess, when you look at it and you think about it. So we do that. Then from there, I'm not really sure. I think we might then make a beeline back towards the bubble, but we're probably going to do that via some Guardian sites on the way. I think that's the plan. So, yeah. See, Alan, if you're talking about the Vulture from Mass Effect 2, where they featured, the thing was is that they had also stopped evolving as well. As a species, they had stopped. But they were still evolving individually because of their ability to adapt, which is quite an interesting theory when you think about it, is that, you know, there could be potentially be species out there that happens with. You know, just because evolution has been seen and observed, it's a very red planet, in one way on our planet, doesn't mean that it's going to be the same on others. Let's get these tagged nice and quick. 100% they're not going to be, I say tagged, I mean they're already mapped, so I'm not going to be doing any mapping here, that's for sure. Just because we're stopping in this system, I figured I'd grab stuff. Ballsack Nebula, not a thing. Alright, Hashtag, take care, man. Speaking as someone you've taught a lot by example to be okay to sensitive player at times was title from another time. Okay, so the sensei plater thing comes from the fact that I am a black belt in 2 different martial arts. So I'm a black belt in karate, Shotokan karate. Only Shodan, only got my 1st degree black belt there before I went and kind of took my training on a different path. And then I'm also a black belt in freestyle kickboxing as well. I've completed at international level. I fought back in 2011. I fought in the World Championships, the WKA World Championships, which is the World Kickboxing Association, after qualifying for Team England, which is quite cool. Unfortunately, I lost my first match, which was a bit of a jip. Oh. The GCS server. Oh! I've been here before. I have actually been to this system before. This is weird. But yeah, that's where all that comes from. The whole Sensei Place thing. And yeah, it was oh yeah, Tan, especially not in a game, that's for certain. Because, you know, it's a game, and I'll send every single force I have against you. I have been here before. This is weird. Not on this account, actually. So I've been here on Plater, not Minbin. I got a bit of a scoop. Have I ever had a fight in real life? I've had to defend myself before. I wouldn't call it a fight. It was an attempted mugging. Unfortunately, I didn't get their wallet. No. Basically, this group of 3 teenagers tried to mug me many years ago, and it didn't go the way that they thought it was going to go, but it could have gone really badly. It's one of those things where you just got to be careful with. It's never great. Oh yeah, Marcel, you can't be posting links, bud. Nightbot doesn't like it. But no, on hindsight, I wish I'd asked for their wallets afterwards. I think it would have been absolutely hilarious. But no, it was absolutely. It was a. I'd been on a night out, and this is back when I used to drink, and I was hammered. I had McDonald's, other brands of fast food are available, and I had eaten my chicken nuggets, and I was walking down the street, and I spotted these 3 people, and I'm like, oh look, this is trouble. And rather than avoiding it, I just walk straight down the middle. So yeah, all good fun. Hey Tone, how you doing? Yeah, I will say that finding yourself in a situation where you have to defend yourself is bloody terrifying, and it can be like that. Oh joy, spam, love that. So yeah, Marcel, I'm good to sell you out in front of everyone here. Just sent me a message basically with a link saying that my channel has a bad position due to the small number of viewers, and they'll be able to help me with promotion. No doubt they'll want something out of me for it. To be honest, 12 people viewing at 12:42 on a Tuesday afternoon on Twitch is fine by me. I don't mind. I'm pretty laid back. It's about enjoying the stream and being chilled out. But yeah, do not get into fights with people. It is oh, hello. I'm pretty sure they've changed it, you know? Composition scanner, nothing found. Alright, Elton, take care, bud. Thank you for dropping in. Glad you managed to catch it. Yeah, actually, I mean, there is a little bit of my heart where I'm like, spam, which is pretty shameful. God, look at that! Look at me finding something by accident. That's pretty good going, I would say. Yeah, you can call me Sensei if you want, Nightbot. I'm not gonna dispute it. Sensei simply means one that came before. Like, it's like things like people are like, oh, senpai means teacher, and all that kind of stuff. And also, oh, hello. I've got power capacitors you can destroy. No, greatest. I'm just like, it's pretty cool. I'm like, what are the chances? Bearing in mind, I didn't. Why isn't that scanning? Come on. Yeah, I had no clue that would be here, but it's interesting they put the power capacitors in to make it like similar to other mega ships. Plater is RNGs is confirmed. No. Right, we scan that one. Scan that one. And that'll be 2 towards the front of the ship, I think. There we go. So who was my sensei? My sensei was a man called Roy Hazelwood, or is called Roy Hazelwood. He is now a 6th degree black belt in Shotokan Karate. That was where I started my martial arts training. Also, I would consider my father to be one of my greatest teachers as well. It was a 3rd degree, and yeah, it was a 3rd degree black belt in Shotokan Karate. Eventually had to retire from teaching due to bad knees and shoulders, which is a bit of a shame. Come on, Osa. Well, you are more than welcome to be here. I'm glad that you are. I love that. My voice goes well with working at the same time, which means I'm not a screecher, which is always good. Inveterate, no, I haven't. I've been out of martial arts for a couple of years for what I would consider to be obvious reason. Okay, we've got 4. That's all of the logs. Goids. And they're not voice acted, which is a shame. Which means there's not a lot to do here. Great, Alan, that's borderline your job at that point. Let Kovus read them out. Well, let's have a... That should... Wait, in the codex, is it? Tone. Yes, you can. Because time may be infinite, but our time is not. How's that? You know what? Archive, right? Generation ships. Nope. Bound assessments. No, there's going to be no... But yeah, I actually did a video on this. On the Sarasvati. So... back when it was first discovered. Command Plato made a jump out here, and I did all of that. But yeah, I like the ship. I like the design of it. Interesting that it's still identical to, like the components are identical to mega ships that we have now. And come on, it's not often you get a backdrop like this for something so cool. I mean, pretty cool. Alright, Jeremiah, you take care, buddy. Thank you for dropping in. Invertebrate, I'm staying clear of politics on the stream. As we do, because it inevitably causes arguments in one way or another. So, no, they don't have gun turrets. Or at least it doesn't. It's got capacitors, and that's it. Now, that's a bit of an odd one. Oh, Alan, behave. But you actually know what I haven't done so far today is I have not encouraged everyone to hit the like button on YouTube yet. If you're watching, please do. As you guys know, it does help me out as a streamer. It helps kind of with promotion of the stream and all that kind of stuff. Oh, well, Investor, I feel sorry for you having to speak to that man. So Kevin, this is the GCS Sarasvati, which is a it's actually one of the old ships. This is basically the contingency plan of INRA. So INRA were a shady organisation, which is the Intergalactic Naval and Research Arm, which were a combination of the Federation and the Empire and the Alliance all coming together to research the threat of Thargoids and alien life in the galaxy. They're now defunct. So what they did is they all got together and they did some research, and this was essentially supposed to be the contingency plan. Excuse me. As well as settlements based out in the Formidine Rift, I think. So they were out there, and the idea being is that if humanity got destroyed, we'd have the ability to reseed. Unfortunately, what happened is that this ship was actually taken out by Thargoids. So not a station, but it is it's a place, which is quite cool. I like the lore. I think it's interesting, and it does have some ship logs. This is pre-voice acting though, so if you were to come over here and pick it up, unfortunately, you've got to read him yourself. But they have added power capacitors to them, which I think is really interesting. And we don't have any... We've got nothing on this ship that resembles weapons. We've got data link scanners, and that is it. Unless the composition scanner fancies having a little go. Nope. Yeah, it does. It does. A little bit of scarring would go a long way, wouldn't it? I mean, I could just give the power capacitor a bump. Okay. So, you bump into you bump into power capacitors. God, and they blow up, and they cause heat damage. Now, you know what has to happen now. We've done one, so we'll do another one. I mean, it's okay, because we're cooling down. Well, Aaron, here you go. You get fire in space because of vented atmosphere, you see, that then combusts. Yep, for science. Grey knows it. Boops for science. Okay, this is right. I'm not sure I brought an AFMU on this trip, you know. But yeah, I am making up reasons for that one, Aaron. But wouldn't it be boring if we didn't have anything happen? I just want to see what happens if we take them all out, actually, because something has to. I need to let my shields recharge, actually. I have pulse lasers. I actually have pulse lasers. Did I seriously put weapons on this thing? You can see how often I fly it, can't you? What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Oh dearie me. Hang on, wait. A P or a B? What are we talking about? A poop for science? No, boops for science. Not poops. I think that's all of them. Yeah, nothing happens. Nothing happens. But does it suddenly look darker now? I mean, does that look darker? No, there are no people on board. Not anymore. There would have been. And the engines were already dead. No, it doesn't look darker. It's just on the dark side of it. Damn, chicks dig scars. I have so many. Right. Well, I think we're done here science-wise. Because we've turned up, we've shot some stuff. We'll probably be leaving now. On to the next waypoint on our nearby nebulous trip. Yeah, Grey Talon. They probably are, whilst freezing and also choking to death, suffocating. I mean, I actually have to go to my own bloody place, don't I? Right. Off we go. Because we scienced this place, so it's fine. We scienced the absolute hell out of it. Oh, goodness. Hey, Corvus, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you around. I know that you said you were busy when we last spoke, but yeah, good to see you around. Alright, take care, Darren. No, Alan, I don't have the ability to boost because this is like the ultimate light. Like, this was the lightest ship, lightest Anaconda money could buy. Maybe not the best exploration Anaconda. But an exploration Anaconda all the same. No Guardian booster. Only grade 4 engineering on the frameshift drive. Nothing lightweighted. Just cheap. I mean, yeah, Nightbot, someone probably did. See, Alan, downsizing the fuel tank is... Well, sure, it is something you can do. It is not something that I want to do. Just because sometimes you find yourself in places where you're stuck. Can't be bothered to map or do anything like that here. Oh, greatest doing just was too great. Because it just means you have to scoop more often. And there's nothing out there that needs a jump range quite that far, you know? That's the way I see it, is that often with exploration, the way it works is that a lot of people consider that the bigger the jump range, the better the exploration ship, and that isn't necessarily true. And the reason why that's not necessarily true is because you miss out on lots of stuff, you know? Because the way you're jumping, you're essentially going for maximum range, which isn't necessarily the right thing to do. If there's a particular place you want to get to, then that's fine. But then at the same time, you potentially miss out on stuff.
System scan complete.
Kirakenji, hey, how you doing, bud? Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a exploration this afternoon. Figured that I would do a little bit of a stream whilst I'm still in good condition. Economic. Ugh. Von Hash. Indeed, hail, Ployd. How you doing?
Frameshift drive charging.
Clive, can we talk about the smell of your farts, please? And how they're awful? No? Okay then. Got cats. Not just talking about, I look like an old man sitting next to me called Clive. That is my cat, for people that don't know. He'll be nice and quiet during this time as well. But yeah, he's like lying pretty much next to me, just farting away. It's like, cheers, dude. Lario, got to be. There is so much that is yeah, there's so much out there that hasn't been discovered. So yeah, they definitely. Something I've always suffered with with both X-52s that I've had is the little mouse nubbin. High metal. Yeah, we'll go for high metal. Why not? That's gonna be worth a little bit. It's not what it is, though. Not what that one is. There we go. Well, we end up scanning the whole system anyway, just to be on the safe side, aren't I? Ooh. Where are we? HMC, lovely. And then high metal, HMC, another one, nice. we go. There we go. Almost there. Got 2 more to do. And they're right next to each other, which is perfect.
System scan.
Lovely. Like that. Alan, you probably should get lunch at some point. You're going to buy a pizza. Nice. Are you getting it delivered? That's the question. Oh, great, Alan. That doesn't sound good. Clive is a bit of a... So Clive really likes sleeping next to me or on top of me, right? So he jumps up on the bed in the middle of the night and he either like gets right up in my face and he Nightbot, no. Tone, no. So yeah, he jumps up on my chest and he goes nose to nose with me and he sniffs my beard. Bit of a weirdo. And then he also tries to lick my forehead. He's a good lad. And then sometimes he'll lie next to me, and what he'll do is he will reach out and grab hold of my hand. Super cute, you know, cats do some really cute stuff. Other times, what he'll do is he'll turn around, put his bum in my face and fart in it. It's not great, if I'm honest. It's not what I would call a great state of affairs. Oh, great, Alan. He sounds unwell. Nightbot. I think we need to have a look at your core programming again, don't we? But yeah, what I was going to say actually was, don't forget, guys, I do have a Discord as well that people are more than welcome to come and join. It's a great way to meet some other players, get involved with people who like to chat about the game, and also keep track of when I'm going to be streaming and uploading videos and stuff. Over the next few weeks or so, I should be able to increase the amount of stuff that I'm doing. Also, I'm going to need to increase the amount of stuff I'm doing as well, due to, I guess, personal circumstances, if I'm going to use euphemisms. So yeah, I should be far more capable, and at the same time... Hello, what have we got here? That looks like a water world, I think. Don't know, maybe. But yeah, so should be interesting. Should be an interesting time coming up. I'm saying this looks like a water world. If someone wants to tell me it's not, before I get there, like, you've only got, well, a couple of seconds to do so. Kirsten, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It is a water world. Nice. And wait, I've scanned it. Right, because I'm not doing the F. Derp. This one should be a little bit easier to map, and we're able to use some of my custom-made mapping patterns to hopefully get them nice and done. Corvus and Nightbot, you guys are having a full-on bromance there, aren't you? not saying anything wrong with it. I think it's kind of cute. Alright, because it's a 7, we're going to go for a particular pattern. We're going to go for the old cross pattern, which should cover most of it. Ah, Tant, you're jumping around platforms. It's crazy. It's madness. I can't handle it. Tone, no, not at all. It's a bit of a daft feature, to be honest. I think it's not something anyone asked for particularly. Now, what people asked for was something better than what we got. Hey, look, efficiency! Map to Waterworld. Let's take a look at the rest of the system map and see if there's anything interesting, which... I mean, there's not. Banana Man. Banana Man. Blimey. Alright, Corvus, take care, bud. Have a good day. Yeah, greatest, you would. Efficiency is king, as we know. That's what we talk about. Next system, see if we find something else. But no, that's nice. It's nice to find to get in there and map something. That makes me happy. Them Lexers getting more and more like wives, always bossing around, then going quiet when you ask important questions. Yeah, Tant, that is a thing. I mean, actually, yeah, how many people in chat have got an Alexa, out of interest?
System scan complete. System scan complete.
Yeah, greatest. That would be kind of confusing, wouldn't it? Ah, gotcha. Google Home Mini there. No, no.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a shame so many people said no, because I was going to try and stitch you up. Fire has 3K, you got 5 of them. Alexa, order 5 gallons of motor oil. You might need it. I don't know. Can help you out. And that's where I hope that your Alexa heard it. It's like classic top banter indeed. Alright, that's a water world. It's already been mapped by someone, but we might as well go and have a scan of it. Yeah, Biohazard. It was predictable. So if I got anyone, they bloody deserved it. And also, I went with something polite and friendly and possibly useful, rather than something a little more adult, like other people do. But yeah, Nightbot. Alexa's collect the information so that it all gets passed on to Jeff Bezos, and he can decide which nudes he wants to send to the person he's cheating on his wife with. Oh, I don't know. Maybe insulting the richest man on earth is a mistake. Yeah. I'm a small fry to him. It's no problem. Really great talent. That is bad. That's not what you want to be happening, is it? This one's a 6 prober, which means that we can just do the usual pattern. There we go. Yeah, Aaron, I think we were at that point. There's no such thing as ultimate convenience and ultimate privacy anymore. You can't have both, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. There we go. Efficiency bonus hit. Oh, Nightbot. I don't think anyone wants to see it. I gotta be honest with you, mate. I really don't think anyone's into it. What is that? That's an icy world, so let's not worry about that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Always nice when you find something nice, you know, like a decent planet that's going to pay out nicely, even if it's not a first discovery. But I can't even think how many pages I'm going to have of exploration data. I mean, I've been out here since the Gnosis, or the Gnosis, should I say. So it's that.
System scan complete.
Oh, system scan complete, eh? I say I should be checking for notable stellar phenomena. But at the same time, I haven't been playing on this account, so at the same time, I'm going to take that into consideration that I may not have as much as I think I'm going to get either. But rank-wise, I'm currently just on Pathfinder, so... Great Alan, they're saying the best way to get followers is to do a nude... No, it's not. It is not the best way at all. No. Yeah, tone. It is still a bit of a dirty word out there, isn't it? I say I labelled it a scandal, which was a little bit excessive. And on reflection, I'm like, I might have been a bit triggered by it. But hey, we live and learn, and we get over stuff, don't we? That's a junk system if ever there was one. Let's go. I don't think it was a scam. It was just I always think it was something that could have been handled differently. That's what I'll say, is that I think either it should have been prevented from happening, or something bigger could have happened with it, I think. Yeah, Kevin, it does seem to be quite a very, I'd say, very British community for Elite Dangerous, which I guess is because Frontier Developments was, well, they're based in Cambridge in the UK, so I feel like there's a little bit of a home turf thing going on, and also the original Elite. I don't know how widespread its release was either. But Ali, hey, how you doing? Oh, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I feel like it could have jumped a little further and I stopped signed by it. Yeah, it could have gone further. And also, this is the thing, the system that it jumped into where there was a Thargoid Mega Barnacle site, and you know, it was kind of put in, I feel like, and then the Hydras turned up. And the thing about Hydras is, with the Thargoids being, you know, the big bad in Elite Dangerous, I just don't think... Oh, what a system. Ugh. I just don't feel like it was the right way of doing it. I don't feel like the Thargoid content has progressed correctly. And the reason why I say that is, with the Thargoid progression, the ships just have more hearts, bigger swarm, and that's it. And I don't think that's the... Like, there should be definite different types, and they need different tactics for them, and that's what I want to see. But William Gunter, hello, welcome to the stream, and also Nellis, how you doing? I will say that Scouts, good addition. Interceptors, the fact they just scale up is a bit of a shame. I'd like to see something where they're just completely different, and the ships don't have to, like, different weapons on them. They don't have to look different. They don't have to necessarily be, you know, you jump in, it's like, oh crap, what is this? And it's a basilisk, but it's a basilisk with a different form of attack, you know, different set of weapons. That'd be cool. Well, we got an Earth-like in here. Earth-like? Yeah, it's an Earth-like. Oh, there was one. So we'll go and map it, even if we're not first. It still counts. Just like dating a supermodel. J26, you've never met a Thargoid. Hey, Thargoid ship. You've done well to avoid them. But then again, that's the same thing, that the content is very avoidable. With new Thargoid incursions, though, that does kind of ramp things up, and I do like the Thargoid conflict zones. They were good fun. Try them out during the beta. Have not gone back and do them. So, never asked sometimes, what type of notes do I use? When you say notes, what, as in like taking notes of stuff? I don't write anything down. The only third-party piece of software that I use is ED Engineer, and I use that to keep track of my shopping list for engineering components, and that's kind of it. I'm not I remember a lot of stuff, which helps, and at the same time I actually have a golden bit of golden viewers who remember things for me, so that when I say, what did I say about that? They remember. Oh, HOTUS. Okay, right. I use an X52 Pro. But yeah, I also don't write anything down. Yeah, X52 Pro. It is my second one. I started off in a T-Flight, and the T-Flight HOTUS was absolutely fantastic for an entry-level HOTUS. A bargain. Like, it honestly felt like a bargain. It changed the game for me so much. Concentrating for a second. Concentrating. Tone out wide. Should be done. See now, yeah. See, Colin, if you're missing out if you're not just hanging around, because if you get hyper addicted, as long as you're not carrying anything engineering, nope, that's a different franchise completely. As long as you're not oh, rubbish. Oh no, I completely looped around the planet. What a moron. So, what was I going to say? I totally tailed off. Yeah, as long as you're not carrying Guardian tech or Thargoid stuff, they leave you alone if you get hyper addicted. They don't attack you immediately unless you stay within 500 meters of them for a little bit longer than you should do. because honestly, when you get attacked by two different ones, then it's probably a bad thing. Okay, alright, so we've made it to the coal sack. Hang on, we're gonna jump slightly further down and do one more. But yeah, T-Flight, fantastic entry level HOTAS. X52, amazing upgrade for it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Very... ooh, the Muska Dark region. Interesting.
Ready to engage.
Ah, town. There's a few places actually. I was back at the Sanctum for my most recent video talking about space legs, and it was very. It was kind of a logged in, and then suddenly, bam! It was there, and I was like, "Whoa!" Because you know you hear the sound first, and then you know you're in trouble. Or not in trouble, as the case may be. Well, Alan, I'm going to leave that open to other people to make a joke about 9 inches being barely satisfying. Now, Great Alan, in answer to your question, I have used both the X52 and the T16000. Now, I use the T16000M, and I stop, Alan, stop, please stop. And the T16000M I used at the Frontier Expo, and I had a real rough experience with it. It rebound controls on the fly, so actually when I was flying, the controls suddenly changed from being my lateral thrust to my head look, and I didn't press any buttons to make that happen. And I'm like, oh my god, how annoying. And I was fighting a Thargoid at the time on a live stream, which it's just so annoying. So, wait, what? That wasn't a link. What you did? No, Nightbot, what are you doing? This is the... Okay, right. This is Nightbot, the actual bot, not Nightbot, the mod that's done that, just so you know. Ali, just send another request in, and we can get in there. We'll just accept the request, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. So, but yeah, the T16000M I did not get on with very well. The X52 I love. Also, the T16000M to me doesn't feel as high quality as the X52 Pro at all. Now, the X52 feels a little bit cheaper than the X52 Pro when you're using it. The buttons don't seem to be as well set, and that. But this is all very personal. This is all very subjective. For example, Commander Scorpius has been using the X52, no problem with it whatsoever until he spilled a drink in it, which was a bit of a daft mistake there. So, right, we're going to want to fly out a bit towards the dark region. So I'm going to pin one. Hey Minnie, how you doing? Yeah, it is. I would possibly agree with that. For you, it's 7 AM. For me, it's midday. But yeah, Kevin, sorry about that. That's just because you did the slashes and stuff. It doesn't like links. Sorry, links being posted. Yeah, Tone. Some of them can do that. Like the X52 Pro has a bad habit of that, but then you can set dead zones, slight dead zones. Yeah, Kevin, it's mainly just to stop spam. That's kind of the idea behind it, is to stop spam. That cool. Minnie, you had a weird dream. Was it about Elite Dangerous? And depending on how weird it is, depends on whether or not I want to hear about it. If it's weird and creepy... Astroneer, right. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one that does that. If you play too many games, then you end up dreaming about them. I had that with Star Wars, the Old Republic. I got way too into it, I guess. But yeah, I like it. Screenshot. Pow. No, I've not dreamt about Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is a bit of a funny one for me. It's one of the few games I don't get stuck in dream loops of, which is a bit of a bizarre one. I get kind of this weird moment where I get stuck in a dream loop, and a dream will keep playing over and over again. I'm a true artist. Ah, yeah, piss artist. Whee. Self-burn. Right. So, next stop, we're off to the Veladark region. And then, almost along this line, should be... This is going to be a... I'm hoping this works. There should be Guardian stuff all along this line. Or it could be slightly up, it could be slightly down. Maybe I got that wrong. Oh no. Pretty sure there's Guardian stuff out here. Yeah, there is. There is Guardian stuff out here. Good. So, for example... Sanufi, whatchamacallit, we will bung that as a bookmark. Let me know where stuff is. Let's run it. Mini, it's going slow. It's going pretty slow, to be honest. I've not really played much Elite this week. Well, the last week. Now, see, it's alright, Alan. I know roughly where things are. I've played enough Elite that... Oh god, that's awful, isn't it? And actually, you know what? There's one right over here, so we will mark that one. So you know what? We'll visit three. We'll visit three of them. No. Wrong button there. Wrong button there, play out. Yeah, so... this is just on the edge of super dark space. Yeah, Colin, the faction's doing well. To kind of give you an idea, home for us is just here, which is a place called Hilla, and we have spread over a really decent amount of space. So we've kind of taken control of almost all the systems around us, and we're kind of getting to the point where we're starting to rub shoulders a little bit with other factions, but we're staying kind of, I guess I'm going to say, friendly. We're not intentionally like looking for fights or anything like that. So we'll defend what's ours, and we'll continue to expand, hopefully without bumping into too many people. We're actually neighbours with Starstone Enterprises now as well, which is quite interesting. They are I guess they're friends. They've managed to move into a system right next to us through their expansions, which is fine. Totally fine. no issue with it. But I tell you what, the moment they come into our systems, we're going to mess them up! Alan, can we take Sol and Shinrata? No. No, we can't. Because they're both permit lock systems, it's impossible to expand into them. Permit lock systems are essentially, well, they're locked in that way. Ah, Chunter, good stuff. Apparently, Minnie, that's going to be the only quote for you. Who would have thought, eh? Yeah, I would love to expand it to somewhere ridiculously cool as far as systems go. I think it'd be pretty awesome to get in somewhere where no one else could get into, and yeah. Can we take Dessia? It's so far away, Alan. So far away, and we can only move into systems where there's space. So the maximum number of factions you'll find in the system will dictate whether or not when you expand you can move into them. So if they're full, nothing you can do. You can create space by forcing a faction out as long as it's non-native. So often in Desiat, for example, if there's a faction with the name Desiat in the title, it's native to that system, so it can't go anywhere. Yeah, Minnie, it probably was. Interesting. Ah, it was good fun. Hey Buzzard, how you doing? Wow. I honestly don't remember saying that. But it sounds like something I would say. Yeah, first 24-hour stream was insane. Second 24-hour stream was equally as insane. And then, unfortunately, there's very unlikely that there'll be a third one. I'm sorry to say. Alright, Colin, take care. Thanks for dropping in. Minnie, yeah, the Saito Scrambler gunship. That was probably the scariest gunship I've ever encountered as someone in a Corvette. A prismatic shield tank Corvette. Obviously hull tank as well, actually. Like, combination tank. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, look at that. You know what that is? Hey? It's an Earth-like, sorry, water world that has not been mapped. Yeah, Minnie, terrifying. And also we discovered that it would out DPS the 2 huge heal beams as well, which is terrifying. Well, Alan, knowing that you only have 9 inches of pizza, it's a sad thing. But yeah, very impressive, Minnie. Like, it's obviously one use for it, but it does its job really bloody well. So Chunty, you're 30,000 light years into your first Beagle trip and not one random phenomenon found. Yeah. They can be pretty hit and miss. But at the same time, they can be, like, really, like, people that seem to find them everywhere. Yeah. It's a good point, Minnie. Or, you're in a wing, Like the ultimate wing being a Cytus Scrambler gunship, a Daka Daka gunship, and then the Federail gunship, all at the same time. That takes care of literally every single use case scenario. Clive, you smell like you've pooed yourself, mate. What is this about? Oh. Alan, I actually go for different things altogether. There we go. Different things. Different things. Now, ideally, we do actually need to top up on fuel, so hopefully next system will be scoopable. It's not. No, the next one will be scoopable, I'm sure. Yeah, they're not perfect tone, but at the same time I'm not... It's a weird kind of RGB trail on them. I know what you mean. A frag gunship. Yeah, frag gunship, Cyto gunship, Federal burst ship, and the Federal gunship. That, yeah, that would probably take care of everything at that point. That sounds like a potentially interesting project, Mini. Two disco gunships. Disco? Right, we've got a problem. We have a problem. What we need to do... That should have done it. Okay. Should have scooped earlier. Yeah, so Ali, you sent the request in to join the squadron. So you do browse squadrons, you search for TSOS, and then you find us, you click it, and then you join everyone here, and we will get your application accepted. Actually, yeah, Mini, and to be fair, you could have all high yield cannons as well, which is quite nice. Versus, you know, some of the other builds that are a little bit more difficult to put together because you don't necessarily have all of the hard points that you need. Okay. Wait, what? 23 bodies, but not actually 23 bodies at all. It's not 23. Or is it 23? Yeah, it is. Eek. I'm in for a Mini. I want to see you do it. Yeah, actually, and Kuro was dating one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I mean, I'm not going to speak ill of another man's love life, but that sounds sounds rough. It was Fury from Darksiders. Actually, here's a question for you, Mini. High yield cannons. Are they still? Are they nerfed or are they decent? Because I know that for a while they were nerfed or well, sorry, the damage was greatly reduced, rather than say they were nerfed.
System scan.
Because they might not be worth using.
System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, Tan, isn't that everything? Apparently, it's cool, man. I got this. This isn't my first rodeo. I haven't crashed into a star yet. Well, on this stream. Well, Alan, that's no good for Nightbot. He doesn't have hands. He doesn't have hands. What's he gonna do? Hello. That looks like a couple. Well, that's definitely a water world there. That one looked like a water world, but then it's not. But that is a lot of bodies in this system. Holy crap. 84. 80 freaking 4.
Fuel scooping complete.
And actually that means there's going to be 2 water worlds in here. Okay, well, let's see what we can find, shall we? I'm only interested in the good stuff right now. I mean, this is a mad amount of stuff. Bed's behind the star. No, no, oh, almost. Got lucky there. Reduces fire rate, has no down, and has no damage. Okay, that's not bad. Alan, I am not gonna map everywhere at all. That's not. It's just not gonna happen. Like, there's just no way on earth it's gonna happen. What we could do is map both the water worlds because that's where the money is. I think that might be the plan. Yeah, you know, we'll do that. Off we go. Yeah, it gets a bit daft when you're trying to map ridiculously big places. There is... Doing the same gameplay over and over again is never stimulating for anybody. Excuse me. So yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, Mini, is it a primary one? Would you go always oversize on cannons? Overcharged, sorry. Well, William, it's kind of the same with the old system as well. The only thing is, at least you map well. Scanning the system is easier than having to fly to every single planet. I mean, I personally have no desire to scan the entire system. Can depend on my increased shot speed. Yeah, so it makes it easier to hit. So I guess it's that to think about, yeah. Well, William, you could multi-crew it. multi-crew would have some potential on there. Overcharge best damage output per shot, ammo capacity for flight duration. Yeah, I guess it all depends on... Yeah, William, I know. Multi-crew. I think we know my opinions on multi-crew, which is I wish it was better. I wish instancing worked better, is what I wish. You can't help yourself. Oh, FOMO. Not FOMO, no! Don't fall into that trap, Tone. I mean, also great talent, it pays better as well. But yeah, I have a single fixed long-range cannon with 4 shell, a huge one that I've engineered, and that's it. I've done so little on cannons because they don't play well with my playstyle. I'd rather, you know, spray and pray, multi-cannons all the way. I know I'm missing out potentially, but let's say frag member with a huge cannon on. I think it should work. Oh, let's actually pay attention to what we're doing. That's close. Smart rounds, do bird box challenge in a CC. Alan, no! No, no, no. None of that. You prefer cans over plasma because my gimbals. Well, yeah, you would. See, this is not actually mapped. It just makes it look like it is because of the bug, which was meant to be fixed by now, which isn't. Just saying. But yeah, yeah, Chanter is a wasted opportunity. If it just worked, it'd be good. My gumballs. Yeah, Mini. I mean, I like plasmas because the idea of them.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah. I just think that it's like the idea of firing balls of plasma at people. It's like, oh, it's nice. But then you've got to be able to hit. Great talent. Defending against gankers, run or fight, or just sit there, wait for the replay screen. Up to you really. Run or fight. It depends. It depends what you've got. You know, if you've got a hole full of void opals, then it's probably worth running. And the best thing if you do is if you get interdicted, is you immediately fly, turn around, face them, boost at them, fly past. Because of the amount of time it takes them to turn around, gives you a little bit of time for your FSD to recharge, and then you want to high wake away. If you're in a bigger ship, then make the most of the fact you won't get mass locked and low wake for max disrespect. Me personally, I would always try and... I mean, it depends what ship I'm in. It really would depend. If I was in a combat outfitted ship... Oh, it's HMC. We'll leave that one alone.
Fuel complete.
Like a full plasma build, definitely interesting. Chunter, unfortunately the ganker, because you still end up with a rebuy screen. That's your problem. Is there a newer ship? I mean ship that can use advanced plasma better than Python? Probably not. That said, I don't know. Have you actually tried the Challenger, the Chieftain, and the Crusader? Because they are all really. They all handle really, really well, which makes for fixed weapons to be pretty entertaining. I'm a big fan of the way that the 3Cs handle. I think I'll say that they aren't potentially, because the hard points aren't fantastic. Jason, thank you again. Good night, mate. You take care. And hopefully catch you soon. Now, Chancellor, what I'm doing with my members, I'm doing a prismatic build, similar to the way that you do with similar to the way that we do with FDLs. So, yeah, Mini, that is a shame. Considering, there you go. Considering we have size 1 plasma chargers, which is a bit of a. Yeah, bit of a thing. Yeah, it's Guardian tech, but you telling me that as humans we haven't found a way to make plasma accelerators smaller, and also at the same time we have the expressive magic. It doesn't have to make sense. But still, that we've got. Why can't we have the same plasma weapons that we have in the fighters, the plasma repeaters? Why can't we have larger versions of them, like, as an alternative to multi-cannons? That would be sick. Even if they're only in fixed versions, I would be up for it. I think that would be absolutely epic. Just saying. Just saying, I want small, medium, huge, large, huge plasma repeaters. I want them all. Plasma repeater gunship. Plasma repeater anaconda. Even. Like, that would be epic. Just all all plasma repeaters. This is a weird collection of planets. Huh. Interesting. Daka Pew gunship. The Pew Pew ship. Jason, yeah, I did. Speaking of magic, what do some of the missile wrecks have the wrong number of tubes in? Do they? Yeah, Jason, it definitely did. It's shown on there, so not to worry. Good night, mate. Take care. The DP gunship. Oh, dirty. Or the PR gunship, because it gives you your personal record for kills. Oh no! Get excited when you see it, and it's like no. Oh, are we here? We're at. Oh no! See it. Oh, I fell for it again. Right. So let's see where we are. Why are we there? Oh, we've come to the wrong bleeding place, haven't we? Of course we have. course we have come to the wrong place. This is the place where, if we're going to Allegiance, or should I say, sorry, Civilization, it's a, yeah, wrong bookmark, Mini, wrong bookmark. I guess, you know what, right, let's have a look at the galaxy map. Anyway, we were going to go to the Vela Dark region, which, I mean, how far is that? Oh, it's only a couple of jumps. We'll head there anyway. We'll head there because we're meant to be going there. And then we'll come back here. Oh god, why do I keep doing that? Because we've got nothing but icy bodies, but we know the rocky bodies. Actually, if it's a Guardian system, that means none of them. Interesting, because Guardians are normally on rocky bodies. And now I feel like I have to inspect whilst we're here. Okay. Not for long, Mini, actually. I've been streaming for 2 hours already, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to balance out my being ridiculously tired while still being able to be active on YouTube and Twitch. So it's not quite going according to plan. Because I'm probably going to have a nap after this. Okay, if there are no... That means it must be a space-based one. You're trying to build a fastest possible... What the hell? That's mad. Hey Tato, what you doing? Where you going? Is that... well, Mum, I'm going to a place to do some things. Well, I'm currently at a in what's supposed to be a garden civilization system, and I'm just scanning places to find locations, really. Except I don't think. Well, nothing's come up with a location yet, you see. Potato, I'm continuing my my nearby nebulas expedition. Unfortunately, I managed to go to my... despite them being self-imposed waypoints... Okay, Guardian. Found. It's not landable, though. It's not a landable system. Okay, maybe it is. We'll go and find out. That's alright. But yeah, sometimes you do, if you're doing a specialised build, you have to build it ground up. You can't necessarily take something and then tear it apart. Okay, so it should... Will it show up as a... No, it won't. It's the old system map. Now, here's the thing. One of these is not like the others. Which one was it? Oh man, this is gonna be a right pain. No, it's gonna be impossible to even look at. So we're gonna go and find which one it is. I feel like it's probably that one. The system map. That's nice body, so no, it won't be. It could be any of these. So we're gonna go and fly over. We only have to get within 1,000 light seconds, and we'll know. When are we doing pack cannons? That's a good point, Tato. When I've finished Zachariah and Nemo, Nemo's my thing that I need to do because it's not time sensitive. So I kind of want to get it done. Because making the Mamba has taken so bloody long so far. Annoyingly so. Beldraco, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to take us like 1.5 hours. No, it's not going to take us 1.5 hours. It's going to take us less time than that. I'll bring the cutter out. It's 2 runs. Bosh, job done. The time-consuming part is buying the merits. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright, Kuro. Take care, buddy.
Hello there.
And Beldraco, thank you very much for the follow. You currently need cutter in Colonia. Oh, cutter in Colonia. I hope you've got a massive fuel tank. Like, just so you don't have to scoop all the time. Because that's something I found with the cutter is it's not very fuel efficient when jumping. AA scoop. Yeah, definitely needed. Oh, dearie me. Uh, 35 light year. Oh, blimey. That's gonna take you some time. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of the journey at that point. And this is also me. I just need to make sure. Alright, yeah, cool. I've got a fighter bait and a scarab. 250 sun jump or jumps out from. Oof. Yeah, been to Colonia once. Took an anaconda with a jump range of like 70 light years. That was enough. That was enough. It was 67, I think it was. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll park up at the Guardian structure. Your 9th trip to Colonia. 9th. Bloody hell.
Orbital flight engaged.
Hopefully this one's got plenty of space to land at. I don't know if this is one that I've been to before. Not on this account, definitely not. This is Commander Minbin's first encounter with Guardians. Over 1 billion exploration. Well, that's nice. A decent amount of cash. Oh, Alan, but the jump range is so low. Actually, one thing I will recommend is anyone looking for like a real budget exploration ship, like you cut the mill, and then you're looking to go somewhere, definitely consider the Dolphin. But But yeah, this is my second account for Draco. So what we're doing with this is very much about, I guess, kind of catching up to the rest of the galaxy on things. You know what we need? We need night vision. That's what we need. Your normal exploration is Crate Phantom. Ah, not bad. Crate Phantom does have a good jump range. See, Bodraka, the only Guardian module I would consider to be like an essential would be the no surprise, the FSD booster. Now let's land her up. Oh look, unsuitable terrain. That's barely a surprise, is it? Did I put... You know, I didn't put point defense on this thing. Which... Because I never planned to come around this way. Ever. My original plan was that I put this ship on the Gnosis, assuming that it would jump around. And... yeah, it didn't work out for me. Fake taxi dolphin. Behave. Can you just send passengers? No. No, you can't, Tone. They will get off though. Nice. We got touchdown. Yeah, Beldraco did. It was not... Didn't quite go according to plan, did it? For anybody. And this is actually really atmospheric. Despite the fact that we're on a day side of a planet. That was really dark. But yeah, I guess I'll be spending some time here. Going forward. Let's have ourselves a little bit of little bits and bobs. Scan some data, get some data. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside, I think, but it has certainly been a while since I've been to one of these particular sites. But we'll have a drive around, we'll grab some stuff, we'll blow some stuff up, we'll catch some stuff. Got the pylons there to charge so we can get our data. But I think what we'll do is we will possibly call time on the stream there, and I will probably see you all again tomorrow afternoon as well for something else. Dave, don't mention Pat Cans, don't do that. Don't mention it. Yeah, Bodraco, I had the same thing. I was sitting there with 400 people watching, and me just getting absolutely shredded over and over again, which was a bit of a shame. That. So it was it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes, I guess. But yeah, interesting is what it turned out to be. It prompted a lot of interesting discussions, I would say, which are always worth having. But yeah, I'm going to call time for the stream there, guys. I will hopefully be streaming either tomorrow or Thursday. I think it'll be. Also, something I'm going to mention as well is Mrs. Plater is going to be doing an art stream tomorrow. And the art stream she'll be doing tomorrow is going to be some more acrylic pouring, which she did a little while back. So she's kind of getting back into that. Now I'm starting to feel a bit more human. but it'll be good. But alright guys, I say thank you very much to everyone who's been watching, and please make sure you do hit the like button on the way out on YouTube, follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch already, and also subscribe on YouTube if you have not subscribed. But okay guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.